The next topic is issues of social research. Before we proceed, I think it will be critical to know exactly what we mean by the issues. Issues, these are the important or critical factors which which must be which must be addressed by the researchers. In our previous lecture, we discussed that there are problems and there are issues. And a researcher is supposed to address these two. He or she either has to solve the problems or he or she has to address the issues. But issues are in academic research, issues are more critical, and researchers in academic research prefer issues are the topics. For example, disease is a problem, but health is an issue. This example now tells that issue is something critical, which if the researcher or the management or the concerned people, they give attention, the same thing becomes an opportunity. Issue is converted into opportunity. But if you damn care about it, then it will definitely turn into a problem. As we said, that disease is something which happened because of the no attention by the people, by the person regarding his health. So as and when so health is an issue, it is not the problem, but this is a problem. So we said that in academic research, problems are not mostly discussed. Problems are taken as a topic of research by the professional researchers and in the real world. For example, you are hired by some organization as a researcher, then you are not supposed to conduct theoretical research about different philosophical dimensions of the issue. Rather, you will focus only on the existing problems of the organization. You are paid for it. So problem research is mostly popular or it is indispensable in the professional research. While in academic research, we work on the issues. The student is not supposed to show that he can solve the problem. It doesn't mean that the researchers or the academic researchers cannot use problems as the topics of research. This is not the point. The point is that since in academic research, the researcher is supposed to get training or command on research methodology. So the exam research topic is simply an example. So it is better to work on the issues than on the problems. So in academic, so we said that issues are the factors, are the things which need the attention. If the attention is given to the issues, they will turn up into opportunities, or they will turn up into solutions, or they will turn up into a model which is helpful to develop and to resolve the issues. But if issues not given attention, then it will definitely turn into disease. Now, disease needs cure, while health needs care. So cure means we need medicine to resolve the problem. But care means that we need to give attention so that the good things come out of the health related aspect of the human being. So there are issues, and issue never means problems. I am repeating again and again that issues are the critical factors. So there are issues of social research, there are issues of social researcher, there are issues of other things as well. So let's start with the issues of research. Issues of research. Issues of, rather, second should be issues of methodology and issues of researcher. Issues of researcher, and here we, by researcher we mean student researcher, not the professional researchers. Because student researcher means that the person or the researcher is not a professional researcher. He has no command whatsoever on the research methodology. Rather, he is learning by doing. So first, issues of research. What is critical, what is important in any research? Issues of methodology. What are the issues faced by these student researchers with regard to issues of methodology, with regard to methodology itself and with regard to research itself? And issues of researcher, the researcher's issue means as a researcher which type of issues he has to consider and he is facing. So issues of research, topic selection is the biggest issue in social research. In any research, particularly in social research, it is the biggest issue. Why? Because if the topic is not logically correct, if it is not scientifically correct, then at the time of the conduct of research, the researcher will face multiple problems, mentally, several issues will be there. So topic selection needs to be a big issue. It needs to be based on preliminary research. Preliminary research or mini research. Before you finalize that will be the topic of research, you must be clear about what is going on with reference to that topic in the field or among the community at the moment, which type of methodologies they are using, for example, which type of problems they are facing. So topic selection is critical in the sense, and it is the biggest issue in the sense that once you select a topic and you develop a project and you submit it as your project and it is approved, then afterwards, if you find that there are many issues, there are many things which actually needed to be considered before the topic was selected. So topic selection in academic research particularly is the biggest issue, topic selection and formulation. Formulation, by formulation we mean formulation of the topic into a project. Topic selection and formulation into a project. And we are saying that in social research, as far as the issues of research itself is concerned, the biggest issue is topic selection and then formulation. Second issue, philosophical and theoretical issues. The second and most sensitive and very, very decisive issue. That is very decisive in the sense that if the researcher is not clear about what do we mean by philosophy and what philosophy I am following, because whatever will be your philosophy, the same will be your methodology. When we go for another philosophy, then the methodology will also change. So philosophical, we shall go into its detail in the next coming lectures. For the time being, philosophy simply means set of beliefs of researcher about two things. Number one, what is knowledge? Because research is about our research aims at collecting knowledge about the topic so that we can resolve the problem or we can address the issues. So what is knowledge? That belief should be clear in the mind of the researcher. What is knowledge? And second, how to capture it. So every philosophy or every philosophical stand of any researcher actually consists of two beliefs. One belief is that what do you think knowledge is? And second, what is your opinion or what is your belief about how that knowledge which you have defined, what is knowledge, how that knowledge can be collected, captured, stored, recorded, and communicated. Commonly, the view about this is there are several experts who have given answer to this question. Some people say that knowledge is the brainchild of human being, while others say that no, knowledge is not the brainchild of human being. Knowledge is something separate from the humans, and whoever needs it, he goes and collects it. But actually, these 2 points of view, one is popular in the natural sciences and the other is popular in the social sciences. In social sciences, we go through, first we develop the project using the existing research. So that existing research is not something sprouting on the trees and on the plants. Rather, it is something which has been produced by the researchers, people. So in social research, we believe that knowledge is the brainchild of human beings in social sciences. And second, how to capture it? We capture it with the help of terminologies. We capture it with the help of technical jargon. We capture it with the help of concepts. Now, the word concept should be clear. Concept is a shorter representation of a number of facts. That is called a concept. And here we are saying that the knowledge will be captured, it will be recorded, it will be stored, it will be processed, and it will be communicated in the form of concepts. So we said that concept is a shorter representation of a number of facts. For example, if somebody asks a student that, what are you doing nowadays? He says that I have got admission in some institution. He says that there are teachers. He says that there are classes, there are exams, there are results, and so on. So these are the number of facts. When you are listening, then you will tell him that, okay, you are a student. So the word student is a concept which by itself means nothing. Computer means nothing. Computer refers to certain facts and figures. So concept is a shorter, we are using the word representation, not the presentation. Presentation means that I am talking about myself. When I am giving some representation, it means I am talking about something else. The political representatives, so they are supposed to be talking about the people. That is something else. They are doing things which are not wanted, but actually they are representatives and they represent the people. They don't represent themselves. Practically, they are doing the same thing. So concept is a shorter representation of a number of facts. Now you see, the concept or the shorter representation of all these facts. Who is doing this? Student. The word student actually refers to all these facts and figures. So in philosophical or theoretical issues of research for the researcher are that every researcher must be clear what do we mean by the philosophy, because whatever is my belief, my actions follow. If I like somebody, then as and when we come together, then I will discuss something with him, I will go close to him, and then I will behave both verbally and physically as if I know him. So that is the belief which made this. But if I dislike somebody, for example, it is that your philosophy about this person, your belief about this person is that you don't like him. So if you don't like him, your actions will follow. Because whatever belief you have, one thing is critical. Whatever belief, either it is right or wrong, you will follow it. That is the weaknesses of human being. So issues of research, the first is the topic selection and formulation. If the researcher is not clear about this, then many problems will come through the course of research regarding methodologies, regarding philosophy, regarding theoretical framework, theoretical issue. We said theoretical issue. So philosophical and theoretical are similar, but theoretical particularly refers to the theory of the topic. Theory simply means variables connected together to form a story. For example, when we say that variable 1 and variable 2, they affect variable 3. This is theory. So theory is made of variables and interrelationships. Now this model is giving us a complete story that these two variables actually determine the good or bad of this variable. These are independent and that is dependent. We can further expand this model into mediators and moderators, but that is the theoretical framework. The title is theoretical framework, meaning that it is the framework which represents the theory behind the topic. So issues of research, particularly these two are the biggest issues, and these are enough. Now, issues of methodology. Number one is diversity of methodologies. There are several methodologies, several models to perform the same thing. So it is impossible, very difficult for the student researcher who is still a student. In other words, he is not a professional, he is not expert in methodology. So which methodology will be used? It is a big issue. It is a big problem. So diversity of methodologies means that the researcher has to go through several methodologies and then look which one of them is more appropriate for my topic. Who will guide him? The existing research will guide him. He will find many books and papers where the same type of similar methodology has been used for the similar type of topic which the researcher is holding at the moment. Then it will be far better for the researcher to understand different available methodologies for the same type of research and then select the one. That selection will be based on these issues. The selection of which methodology will be good, it depends on the researcher's own issues. For example, if somebody has done MPhil and now he is doing PhD, then he knows something about the research. So his issue is weaker or the smaller than the one who is now just starting in the research. So methodology, diversity of methodology. Second, qualitative and quantitative methodologies. Again, the researcher has to understand whether my research is qualitative, whether my research is quantitative, or my research is mixed, that I am using both qualitative and quantitative data. Then definitely you will look for that methodology which accommodates these two dimensions. If your research is purely qualitative, then you will look for your methodology will consist of the qualitative tools and techniques for data collection and analysis. But if you are using only quantitative data, if your research is about quantitative aspects of the issue, then your methodology will be purely quantitative. But in mixed research, as in social research, most of the time we use qualitative as well as quantitative research. So issues of methodology, bigger issues are the diversity of methodologies which the researcher has to understand, because if you select the first one, then you are not sure whether there is another methodology which is more relevant. So the researcher has to understand, get a bit of idea about every research methodology, because, and this happens at the time of research project. not in the main study. So issues of methodology will be that whether which type of methodology I have to use, because available methodologies are in diversity. And the third one is tools for data collection and analysis. Actually, the methodology is about this. Methodology is a set of tools and techniques. Tools and techniques for data collection, data analysis, data presentation. Everywhere we use different types of tools. So issues of methodology can be more than 3. There are many issues depending on the type of researcher. These issues must be addressed. And again, I am saying issues are not problems, but you can convert them into problems, or they can become your powers, or they can become your opportunities. Next is, and the last one is the issues of researcher. The first issue is new in the field. Second, learner of research. This is an issue, critical and important aspect, that academic researchers come not to learn methodologies as methodologies. They are not supposed to be expert in the tools as tools. Rather, they need to be declared at the end of the day that they are professionals. They are technically experts and they know the tools and techniques of methodology. So give him any topic and they will do the research. So learner of research, learning is not a simple job. Learning, no pain, no gain. Learning means that you will feel psychological pains, you will feel emotional pains, you will feel physical pains. So be a learner. If the academic researcher is not with the intention that I have to learn research, then it is a big issue and you will, at the end of the day, everything will end in ashtray. That is a kahavat. Third, next issue of the researcher, student researcher, is availability of resources. For the researchers, another big issue is availability of resources. Resources means teachers. Resources means reading material. Resources means interactions with other researchers. Resources mean time to study, time to conduct research. Resources means data available or not available, and so on. So to close our discussion on the topic of issues of social research, we simply say that issues are either related to the research itself, there are issues of research methodology, and there are issues of every researcher individually. So that in social research, the researchers or the academic researchers, they must be sensitive and very, very much attentive to all these issues. Otherwise, their professionalism will be questionable. So that is the end of this lecture.